Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to another stream. It is Tuesday night, and we are playing against the BestBot tonight again. Continuing our series of 150 games against the BestBot. We actually have 4 more match days left, so we're on match day 18 out of 21. But first of all, Happy New Year to you all. This is the first stream of 2026, so I'm glad that you guys out there are here to watch this. Hope you all had a good holiday and kind of getting back into the swing of things after the holiday season. So yeah, we're gonna be playing another 7 games tonight, and yeah, we'll see how we do against the BestBot. And as always, we'll have a prediction as to how many wins you think I will have by the end of the stream. So look out for that real soon. So yeah, let's go over to the Google screen right now. All right. So just as a reminder, we've played 121 games already so far. The score is 46 wins for me and 75 for the BestBot. So the BestBot only needs just 1 win out of the next 29 games to win the series, which inevitably it will get today, or maybe the next game even. But in any case, we are going to just see how many games we can win and go from there. So that's really what we're trying to do today, and for the next this stream and for the next 3 streams. This is all in preparation for Crescent City Cup 2026, and yeah, we have already. Well, I guess in my stream title, it does still say Road to Albany and CC2026. We have already done Albany. That has already happened last week, so I'll talk a bit more about that real soon when more people are here. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're just going to keep ourselves kind of ticking along for the next 2 weeks, and about just over a week and a half from now, on January 17th to 19th, will be the Crescent City Cup 2026 live coverage of that event exclusively on this Twitch channel, on Ostinio9 Twitch channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you will have to go to twitch.tv/Ostinio9 to watch the entirety of the 20-game event, which will feature many of North America's best players. So there is that. It's coming real soon. But for now, we will get our heads down and resume the series. So let's begin game 122. Oh. Okay, the bot is going first. This might be a not such a bad rack to go second with. I need an I, at least an I or an R. I can see straight away. An M. I'm sure there are some other tiles that will give me bingos here. We'll see what word gets played first. But yeah. Yeah, we didn't stream at all last week because of Albany New Year's. Didn't do as well as I hoped to. I think my Wesper rating went down, plummeted a fair bit. Which is not a surprise based on how I did. But yeah, gonna have to do better next time. Okay, I think I'm gonna play Finiald here. $68. Okay, the bingos through the E. Viral, maybe? It's pretty good. There's a lot of good things from my rack here. I think that's going to be the one. But yes, good evening to Ancient Cosmographer in the chat. Good to see you here. And also to Muff with Tentacle, who cashed in the Albany, New York event week just gone. So well done to you for that. And as per tradition, Muffet Tentacle, I do have more ice cream sat in front of me right now. You know, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Call him by his proper title. GM. Is he a GM? New Year, same year, yeah. I didn't look at the list too hard actually of all the Grandmasters. Or mainly I just cannot remember the list. GM with Tentacle, yeah. Like a New Year's honors list. Apparently Albany was my third GM norm. Okay. Nice. Wow, welcome to the club. Need to have a look at that. I can't even remember what happened. Oh yeah, I see that now. Yes, you made it to the. You made it. You're the. What? You're the first. GM. Frowning of the since they've done it. They released the initial list. So yeah, that's cool. Nice. Well, again, welcome to the club. I'm just fortunate that they allow washed up people to be on the list of GMs like me. They went far back enough to find some back in time where I did well, and I'm like, phew. If it was me playing nowadays and they only went back maybe like a couple of years, then I would be nowhere near. So I'm thankful for that, at least. But yes, Muff with Tentacle, we are in a very exclusive list of Grandmasters in North America right now. And yes, no doubt there will be. I mean, these I believe that these titles cannot be rescinded. That you cannot lose it after years of either inactivity or just plain washed upness, thankfully. So yeah. So yeah, I think we Upper Tentacle, we are one of maybe 5 players in North America, based in North America, that are Grandmasters right now. Yeah, there's a lot of people that should be Grandmasters based on their ability that are currently not Grandmasters, so it's just a matter of time, really. I'm just happy to be part of the initial list. It's like completing a game before the game's even started. It's nice. Probably Will, Alec, and one of the Rankies. That's true. There's only space for one GM for the Rankies. You know, there's not enough space for everybody. We share it? Well. Like we do with everything else, exactly. Or is it the fact that if one of you gets it, then the other one also gets it? It's like just out of pure fairness with pairs of twins. That's how it works, right? When one gets one, just to maintain parity. I don't know what to do here. Am I missing something? I think Ubities doesn't fit. I'm not seeing what else. They won't know which one to give it to, so they just give it to both to be safe. Exactly. bingo now through the T. I feel like this is gonna get blocked though. Ah. Okay. Well. Not sure what else I'm supposed to be expecting there. Because there's nowhere else to go now. Board got shut down real quick. No one will know, that's the thing. This move sucks. I have to do something to open this up here, right? I mean, what am I supposed to do though? I just have to do this for now and just hope for a better chance to open up. Oh man. So what food did you guys get to eat? That is a good question. Because my other daughter, Penny, who's 12, that was one of the first things she asked us when we got home. Is what did you eat for meals? And then we had to try and recall every single meal that we ate. What food besides ice cream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where were you guys? Steady on here. I know no one believes me, but this is literally the only time I eat ice cream. When I'm on the stream. This is not a daily occurrence. I only do this just to annoy Muffin Tentacle that I'm eating mint chocolate chip ice cream. I'm just trolling him, that's all I'm doing. Literally putting my body on the line here. Keep this going. So what did we do? We went to a place called Copper Crow. That was one of our first meals out. And coincidentally, I don't know if anyone even remembers this, but this was actually a recommendation recommended by Luxbox Lind. And it was actually a very good restaurant. Fully will recommend going there to eat their food. It is in, say, downtown Albany. It's like a 10-12 minute drive away. So yeah, I think I need to. I think this is not a word. I think it's eat-ass. Yeah, that's not a word. So that was a really nice place. So it had lots of burgers. It had lots of it's like a pub food kind of thing. Had some other cool stuff like small plates and things. So we went there. Oh, great. And then where else did we go? We went to, let me think. We're only there for 3 dinners, right? We went to a Chinese restaurant, actually. Was it a Chinese restaurant? It was a... Yeah, I think it was a Chinese restaurant. On New Year's Day, actually. That... Because like hardly anything was open. The places that we actually wanted to go to weren't open. So we had to kind of figure out on the fly where to go. And that's kind of what we ended up finding, which was just down the road. It was not Who's House. We have been there before, but it was I can't remember what it was called. I need to find it. I can't remember what it is. It wasn't something that we had actually planned to go to, but we were there. Why is my... Just remember where it was. I don't remember where it was. Where did we go? Oh, so my wife is messaging me, and it's telling me what the place is called. It is called Taiwan Noodle House. So that's what it was. And it was actually pretty good. I mean, I liked it. I like authentic food. And yeah, it was very good. Pizza was probably open. It probably was. Probably was. We didn't see. But yeah, I would believe that. And then the other place was... I seriously don't remember what this place is called. It's a ramen place that's like down the road from the... down from the hotel. Wait, I will find it. I will remember what this place is called. No, not that one. It is Kumaani. And we kind of make it a tradition to go there every time, because it's very good. So if you'd like ramen, or just Asian food in general, then that's a good place to go. Would recommend that. So yeah, because so basically, for those that don't know, I mean, I think you guys already know, but I coach a kid who is based in New York State, called Jonathan Kai. He's one of the fastest rising players in North America currently, and he won the WoW Division B division, so he did very well. And yeah, his father, because they're live in New York State, his father drove, so we actually just we had a ride pretty much everywhere with them, wherever we wanted to go, or we just went, you know, all the places with them. So we could almost, you know, free reign of where to go in Albany, which is, you know, I wouldn't say necessarily plentiful, but it's not a big place. So everything is relatively close, so it's not too bad. Any Olive Garden? I think in a pinch maybe we would have to go, but luckily we did not have to resort to Olive Garden this time. Or maybe unlucky for us, I don't know. But yeah, no Olive Garden this time around. I'm gonna have to defend against Munches here, which is gonna score like 100 points. So I'm gonna have to block this spot. Which will... I don't know. I'm gonna have to do here something like Chow or something. Something stupid like this. Oh, it did have Munches. Okay, good thing I blocked it. So yeah, I have. So what I will say also, normally after a tournament, I do a stream, an analysis stream of how I did, or some interesting positions of in the tournament and things like that I just played in. And I will do those streams. Those streams will come. I'm just going to get through Crescent City Cup first, and then after Crescent City Cup, I will do like a couple of analysis streams at that point. and then we'll go from there. Is it better to play Scent here? I'm gonna block this, block both mechs. Can it still go out? I don't think so. Okay, so I did block its outplay. And then what do I do here? 8. And yeah, there were a bunch of interesting positions throughout the event, and I will go through them. I have already analyzed them all. I actually had already analyzed them all before I had actually even gotten a plane home from Albany. They are sitting there waiting to be told, the stories to be told. But I will play the final 4 match days of this series all the way until Crimson Cup, so that's what we're going to do in the meantime. Okay, so there's a loss of 171 points. So yeah, not a good start. And the bot now has won the series officially, 76 wins, although that was not really ever in doubt. But it has got over the line. So there's still another 6 games to go. I think what we'll do is start the prediction now. Let's see. Should we start it now? I guess we could start it now. Okay, let's start the prediction now. And let's see how it goes. Alright, we're going to put 3 different prediction results now. Put your predictions, make your decisions now. Put your A9 coins on what you think the result will be. At the end of matchday 18, there's 6 games to go. You can see the score at the bottom of the screen. 46 wins for me right now. If you think I will get to 49 or more, then that's option 1. We have coins on that one already. Option 2 is 48 to 48.5. And option 3 is 47.5 or fewer. So use your A9 coins wisely, get predicting on what you think the result will be. And yeah, you've got a little bit of time to do it, so don't wait too long. I don't think that this prediction will still be around before the next game ends, so please do that now. My wife Elsie Shin saying, Muffin, what did you eat over the weekend? That's a very good question. I should have asked that back. I was too busy playing / eating / answering your question. So yes, please. Oh, Texas Roadhouse twice. Well, you didn't have enough the first time? Cheesecake Factory? You have to go back there again. Yesing? There we go. Texas Roadhouse is good. I don't think I've ever been to one. No, I've never been there. I go to chains we don't have in Canada. Okay. That makes sense. I think I've been once or twice in Texas. So the problem with this is also that I don't actually know what necessarily is a chain and isn't a chain. Like, I would have to ask and be like, is this like a local thing, or is this something that's found everywhere? And I genuinely wouldn't really know. Although with some of these, obviously, they're a bit more well known and I would know, but I couldn't tell you if I I wouldn't know. Cheesecake Factory isn't my favorite. That is also a true statement. I mean, I've only been once, and it was actually one of the first times, like maybe a couple of months I went there when I first like emigrated here. So it was about, what, about 7 years ago now. Oh, Woggle, here we go. Yeah, I got a little bit overwhelmed by the menu. Not gonna lie. I was like, what is this book? Why are there so many things in this book? I don't know what to get. Can you narrow it down a little bit? I don't know what I want. I think I got lucky and randomly found the best thing on the menu. Wow. Okay, that's a bold statement. So what would that be? Because me watching enough Gordon Ramsay on TV and his Kitchen Nightmares and other TV shows, and he always says if the menu is big, that's generally a bad sign because they are not a specialist in anything that they do. So spicy Jamaican shrimp dish with black beans and plantains. Okay, wow, now we're talking. Why would that be and the thing is, why would that be at Cheesecake Factory? I don't understand. And again, not everything has to make sense. But see, as Cheesecake, it's hard to argue with that. That is true. Yes, I do love a Jamaican food, actually. That is true. We're caved here, is that right? I could play advanced, but that doesn't seem like the right play. Something short again in the B and the V doesn't really work here. I don't think it really is possible. So yeah, it might just be caved. And we draw into bingo. It's good. That sounds great. It's saying that sounds great except my violent shrimp allergy. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Do love some shrimp also. I mean, obviously shrimp is found here in New Orleans, in a lot of places too. So I do love that. Some seafood. Hi to Bluefelly. Hi to IP Disciple. Obviously hi to Ichai Ellie as well. Good evening to you all. Okay, so Mother Tentacle, we got home and then my wife was like, did you notice what his slippers are? Is he wearing some slippers or some shoes that look furry? Did you notice that? And I was like, no, what are you talking about? Is this true? You bought slippers? 40 chills minimum. It's deceptive, highly deceptive. Abusion, I guess? I don't know. Is there anything better than that? So 73. I don't want to put the A there. I didn't want to wear boots in the playing room. That's fair. Okay, I'm just going to play Abusion. Can't see anything else that's particularly much better than this. Also glad I packed 4 sweaters. Yes. The room was frigid. So actually, you know what? I will say that I felt like the temperature of the room kind of was fluctuating quite a lot. And then sometimes I actually felt quite hot. And sometimes I was like, this is cold. Why is there a big breeze coming through? Leah said, yeah, Leah's daughter Leah, who was 14, she was playing in the WoW B division and finished in 4th place. So again, both of our people that were teaching, kids who were teaching, did well in the event. She said she was hot on the other side of the room. Yeah, so I was standing on the other side of the room and I was like, is it warm in here? Like, why is it hot? I was like, I have to go walk to the other side of the room to cool down. It was bizarre, but you know. Okay, the bot bingos with Pastrami. Not often you see bingos ending with an I getting played, but there it is. So what now? Play a gaze. Really would like to put the Z there and make a word, but not sure if there is anything that can be done about that. I just have to take the points, and 51 is a lot. Oof. Wow, weird play here. Well, bot just played rare and didn't play her. So now, what does that mean? Someone tell me what does this mean? What is the bot doing here? I'm a little confused. That sacrificed a lot of points, especially with ending with ER. I don't know if this word ending with ER in it. I mean, I think the X is most likely. It's just like maybe it has EX. I mean, or OX or something. Because it doesn't have AX, otherwise it wouldn't do that. And all the other letters don't fit, so I guess it must have an E, must have an X. So yeah, I mean, I was going to probably play this anyway, but I was going to play OE. Oh, I mean, I did consider playing oboes up here as well, but I don't think I can do that based on what this is doing. So I think we have to do that here, which is kind of nice because we had duplicate O's and E's anyway. Oh, there it is. There we go. I see it. Okay, that was, again, you gotta pay attention to these things. Could have killed us with a 60-odd point play there. So yeah, easy inference is easy, exactly. But you just have to, you know, be aware of it though. Sometimes it's easy to infer, but you might not be paying attention. So that's something for everyone to just bear in mind when this kind of thing happens. So yeah, just gonna think about what to do next. But yeah, it's one of those very kind of robotic players, which is a bit easy to see through. So do I play Dob here? I don't really have many other great options. Although the board as it stands is kind of blocked, so do I want to open up the triple with a B? Probably not that likely the bot will have anything there, but you never say never with this bot. But there's not many other things I can do that even rivals the number of points that we'll be getting here, so I think we're going to play Dob. And yeah, hope for the best here. Keeps our lead to over 100 points. Jolt. Okay, that opens to the left side of the board a little bit, but not by much. I guess I can play Folium here. This looks pretty good. That kind of blocks that off. And I just drew a bunch of E's, which now means there's only one E left, unseen to us. Okay. So I could play something like which scores a lot of points. 37, keeping 4 E's. This kind of is one of those situations where actually drawing 4 E's is actually not necessarily a bad thing, because it also stifles the bot here at the same time, just not having any E's. And yeah, there's not really anywhere to go now apart from next to Burr. which will then obviously open up the triples. So I think we'll do this. Okay, just do 2 A's, which is not ideal, but we're up by 150 here. So hopefully, hopefully we can see this through now. Good evening to Noah in the chat also. Good to see you. Again, everyone, you can get involved with the prediction that we have going on. We have coins on all 3 different prediction result things. So yeah, go do that if you haven't done it already. Incaved, okay. I'm okay with that. Doesn't open anything. Do I just play something like EE here? So what letters even go here? It's just the F and just the Y. Right, this is fine. I don't particularly mind this. Okay, I'm just drawing more vowels now. Not great, but again, I'm taking some of the good vowels out of the bag. So yeah, I did analyze my games from Albany. So yeah, I did go into the tournament seeded number 5 for the event, according to the WIGPO ratings. Ended up finishing in 6th place, so I guess it kind of, you know, kind of accurate, right? I guess with the seeding, I've only finished one out, but again, I was in 6th place, no money for the top 6th place. It was only the top 5. So yeah, a little bit not unlucky, but yeah, just out of the money. But yeah, I did analyze my games. I didn't particularly play any significantly worse or better than I normally do. I don't know if that's really saying anything at this stage, but I didn't make any, like, it wasn't anything like absolutely terrible. If in fact actually it was arguably slightly better than what I normally play from what I saw, which from that point of view is at least a little bit encouraging. But yeah, I think sometimes I will say this though. I think sometimes in Scrabble, it can come down to just moments, right? Sometimes it just comes down to moments where, like, you, like, it could be one move where, like, your opponent just blocks your bingo and it just slows you down or something like that. When you're playing people who are maybe of pretty equal ability. There's moments like that just happen. Or you have a rack that's, you left 4 good tiles and then suddenly you just randomly just draw like I-I-O from the bag and you're like, oh, now I'm completely like lost at sea now and losing momentum. That happened a fair few times. I'll be honest with you, that did happen a fair few times. And yeah, I probably lost to a few people who are a little bit more lower rated than me than I would like to have lost to. But again, I went through those games and those games were not winnable. Not much I could do about those ones. So I don't feel particularly bad about that either. I mean, they just played well enough to win the game, and that's what you need to do sometimes. Sometimes that's all you need to do. And sometimes, like, your luck, you know, you have, I don't know, you could, if you want to, what's the word? If you want to be, like, philosophical about it, like, you could say, oh, you know, you're given a certain amount of luck in a tournament, and that's what you have, right? You're just given before anyone goes to any tournament, you just have a certain amount of luck. This is just what you have for this tournament. You might have more in another one, you might have less in another one. Things just go your way, things don't go your way. And I feel like sometimes in this tournament, I had lots of luck in random games, and I had a lot of wins where I won by a lot, and then there were some games where like I didn't have much against lower rated players and I lost to them. So I mean, it's just ebbs and flows. It just kind of was a bit more variance in those games than normal. I mean, it happens. And again, that's the reason why, you know, a lot of us keep playing Scrabble, because it's not entirely skill based, right? There's also a lot of luck involved, and every underdog will have their day. And those are the games that you kind of live for, right? I mean, as a lower rate player of what I was before, you know, you take a win from a big dog and you're happy, and that's great. You know, that's and it's good for them. It's good for them. You know, they got their time. But again, you just have to rationalize some of these things and just be like, you know what, this if you had to play them, say, 20 times, maybe you beat them, you know, somewhere between 16 times maybe. This was just their one time. This was one of their one times. So, okay, cool. You know, that's just how it is. So, just trying to rationalize those things. And just think of it from that point of view, at least. And yeah, I just had to move on to the next one, really. That's all you can do. Can't do much else. It wouldn't be no fun without the randomness, so I would also agree with that. You know, and again, everyone in the field is getting better. They're getting stronger. Nobody's really getting significantly worse. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm that person. But, you know. Wait, can the bot go out after this? Like, I play... No. Where does that go? It must have somewhere else to go, I just don't see it. Okay, didn't have anything. Okay, we've got to win. I did not lose to my I did not lose to my wife this time. That is true. I did lose to her in the 4th of July event. So, that didn't happen. Okay, so we won this game by 135, so we claw back some of the spread. Back to 47 wins, minus 40.51. Alright, so 1-1 for the day so far. Let's move on to game number 3 tonight. And just so you know, the prediction has now ended. I just need to refresh this. Yeah, the prediction has now ended. So again, thank you to everyone that got involved with the prediction tonight. We have, you know, a good number of coins on all 3 different options. So we'll just sit back and enjoy and just see what happens next. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I will also say I didn't make quite as many big errors as I normally do. I did make one kind of, say, blunder against Muff with Tentacle in our game. Quite frankly, it was sort of the biggest error you could possibly think of. Essentially, you have a winning play, but instead you play a phony. I played a phony bingo. I didn't see the bingo on my rack. So that's about as clear cut as an error as it could possibly be. But that was just one game, and I still finished I don't know how many games off the lead. I think I was like 5 or 6 games off the lead. So even if I won that one, like it's not gonna move the needle too much. It might put me in a better position for winning. So obviously, it definitely would have put me in a better position for winning prize, but could have easily have lost another game due to you know, different playing different people or stronger players. You know, could have happened that way too. So you know, it's what it is. But yeah, it wasn't my finest moment. And I had all the time. I had to use up all my time to try and find something, and I couldn't find it. So I played Corda here. So yeah, I mean, we'll kind of go through that more in these analysis streams, which will happen after Crescent City Cup. So we'll dive more into that at a later time. I won't spoil anything. If you guys even are listening, or will even remember to that time when the time comes. But yeah, we'll get to that. Oh man. What? Manatee? It's pretty decent, at least. You know, unless I'm missing something else. I don't think I am. Oh, through the Q and the Z here. Not the worst thing in the world based on what's on the board right now, but wasn't necessarily what we're hoping for. But you know, can't complain. I have QIN here for 46. Okay. Did they just make QI or QIN? None of the S's are out yet. So I have to play the N. I'm behind by a fair bit. Refresh if you want to see a new shiny badge next to your name. What? Oh, okay. Let me see. Wonder what this badge is. Oh, wait, I'm not going to press it yet. Oh, there's a suspense. Ooh. Oh, wait, need to press reload. Oh, what's that? Oh, look at that! Can you see that? I have a GM title next to my name. Grandmaster Wesper. Officially recognized as a Grandmaster here. Thank you. 14 Domino. Thank you for your hard work on those things. There you go. Wow. I feel honored. Appreciate that. So this actually means that I'm actually a Grandmaster, a Wesper Grandmaster. In North America, NASPA have a title thing. I'm also a Grandmaster in North America, and I'm also a Grandmaster in the UK. So I'm actually a Grandmaster in 3 different places now. Which I don't think too many people will be able to boast about. So, again, very happy about that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit the true heights when I'll next hit the true heights of how I was playing a few years ago, but still, it's nice to be recognized. And yeah, I appreciate it being next to my name here on Woogles as well. Because make sure the world don't forget it. I used to be good at this game a long time ago. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm supposed to play here. I can't even cash in the Z very well. Lift. Have to kind of open something up here. Pixure, I guess, is also another option. Study 2, maybe open something downwards here. Keep an S spot open. I mean, I don't have an S, but, you know. Let's see. Okay, well, letters are not gonna cooperate too much in this one. I mean, I kept LTZ, which is not the greatest in the world, but, you know. Yeah. Triple Grandmaster Shen, yes. No blank. Yeah, I think we have to open things up here. Get Mule. Get rid of the M, get rid of W, get rid of the L. Okay, still no S's. Oh, okay. Guess I have the Z. That's unexpected. But yeah, I'll take that. Lala. Not sure if I've ever seen that word being played before. Okay. Oh man. Just trying to stay in range here. Just I'm trying to stay within 80 of the bot. It's hard to do. And yeah, the letters are not great. There's not that many ways to score. I can play something underneath here. I can play something like Do. There aren't all that many A's or I's left unseen. I do have an I, so I don't know, I might have to draw into an E and maybe two other good tiles. We'll have to see. Okay, Curtin plays. Tourison also plays there in the same spot. I feel like the bot might block something here or just bingo down here. And then might be dead after that. But we'll see. Okay, Velour comes down. So the question is, which one do I play? One of them pretty much resigns myself to losing, because Curtin only has the H next to the C. If it was one of those things where it's like, we've got to watch out for the spread, then maybe that's something you would do, but this is really going to give me a better chance of winning, because I'm going to have to go and draw something out the bag. Something crazy out the bag that will allow me to win this game, but the bot's just going to hit this spot every time. Like, is there any point of me even doing this? The bot is never not going down here. If this space is open, it's never not going down there. Or at the very worst case, or best case scenario, it will play something underneath dough and just block everything up that way. There's literally nowhere else to go for bingos. But, you know, I think you have to just roll the dice and hope for the best. Because the bot could just bingo down there also. And based on what tiles are left, it very much could do that. But it does play Stoke 45, keeping GBSS as its last rack. So, yeah, not ideal. I don't have any tile that goes underneath PO here either, so can't even do anything there. I'm just looking for an out 2 here. Something like Yelin could just does the job. Probably not the best way to do it, but at least does the job. Like if we'll be able to go out. Well, I could play. Wait a minute, let me think. I play Finny here. This gives me 9 for, I don't know how many points that is, 7, 14, 25, and then I also have Iron, E-Y-E-N down here. I think the bot will probably just play something like Begs or something, just to block it off. Something like that anyway. So I think Finny is best. I can't leave Finny for the second move because it could just play Manatees or Bis or something. Or Jis. And I have nowhere to go out. I don't have another place for FII, I don't think. Although I could just play IF here as well. Wait a minute, IF might be better here. Is that better? I think the bot will just block it though. Okay, I think we just do this. So yeah, let's play Bags. And then we go out with this. 25. Okay. So could have been worse. We were actually a lot further behind in this game than what the end result ended up happening. So the 48-point loss, and the bot is now at 77 wins. Okay, so it's 1 and 2 so far tonight. We have 4 more games to go. And yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep things moving. It's game number 4. Get to go first. I think Fees looks pretty good. Not sure what else you would do here. Maybe Fez? That's another option, but it does... it means you're sacrificing 12 points for 2 of the E's. I think this is probably better. So we'll do that. I don't think I can justify not scoring 12 points there. I know it makes the word a bit longer, but you're not giving... compared to Fez, you're still giving away 3 unique different tiles here anyway. You're not giving away another unique tile, so just give them 3 options to play through the E instead. Gibbet. And my legs are not quite good enough to play all the way down to the triple here, I don't think. Especially with the J. Might just be Jag, in fact, but don't love it. Yeah, it might just be Jag. I think we might just have to block this, or at least kind of take out partially this this triple spot. Oh wow, that's actually a very, very fortunate draw. And I have Vesicate. Drew IES from that that pull there, and I also have actives and Jags, so that's a guaranteed like 90-point play. So actives is 102, and this is going to be more than Vesicate, which is 92. Again, 2 really good options to choose from. It's about as perfect as a draw I could have hoped for. I also even have things like activates here. If you want to be get some style points on the board, those options are available as well. I don't think that there are any 9s that hit both doubles. So cavitates? Is that right? I can't remember. I think it's right, but that doesn't actually change anything. So really actives is the best one here. It gives away the fewest floaters. Playing Vesicate in the top part of the board just gives away all the floating tiles, so we want to play something down here. Jags comes down though. So yeah, I don't think there's any case for playing Investigate through this E here and not giving away any floaters. I think it might hemorrhage too many points. So yeah, I might just have to do this. So, again, I will also mention that the Crescent City Cup again is happening, or will be happening on January 17th to 19th. It's coming up very soon now. It's in just over a week and a half from now. You can still register for the event if you are thinking about playing in the main event. What you do is go to nolascrabble.com to do that. Or I can put out a little thing here. And registration closes on Wednesday, January 14th. So you've got just what 8 days from now. So once it turns, once the day changes to Thursday, the 15th, then the registration form will just be shut down. So if you are still thinking about playing, then please get your entries in before you actually don't get a chance to play. And again, we will. I guess you guys probably. I don't know if I've told you yet, but we will have on-site commentary from live from just outside the venue, and the commentators will be Jesse Day and Conrad Bassett-Bouchard. So we have an all-star commentary team who will be sitting just outside the playing area, and hopefully we'll be telling you all the good words that are going to be playing and what they could play, and what they think the best players would be. A lot of huge insights, so definitely tune in and listen to them. And if you want to learn a bit more about how top level players are thinking and how they play, then definitely listen to those guys. They all know what they're talking about, so would recommend that for sure. Oh, almost have Aquafaba. Not quite Aquafaba, yeah. This Quaff is probably fine here. Could do Kwai down here as well, but I don't know if that's really any better. Okay, I have a bingo through the S of Jags now. Okay, so the bot is laity. I have endurance. There we go. Example. We'll play to these E's here. I also just have like EX here or something. That also works. Ood has come down. Example actually still fits here. Actually gives me a few bonus points. 43 points here. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good, keeping it an N. It's not bad whatsoever. Goat herd. Okay, the best spot still 90 behind here. I do need to try and block this spot. Just something like Olia doesn't leave the best tiles, but it might be warranted here. Does score very well. Trying to take out as many floating tiles as possible. There's no L's left and 2 N's left, so let's say minimal chance of being duplicated or triplicated in this case, but yeah, we'll take the points here, I think. And I have Cannoli. I don't think that plays anywhere though. Yeah, interesting move. So Gator comes down. This sets up an absolutely huge spot. What do I do then? I would need to play at least here in this spot, but I'm not sure what words I have. I could play italic. That might just do a job. It doesn't take an ass either. Yeah, not the best leave in the world, but it might just have to be a containing kind of move here, just to stifle, really. Could put Katana as well, but that takes hooks. Maybe just do this, just a long term. Not having to worry about this spot too much. Okay, lucky there. We just drew one of the blanks. And we have add nouns. Wonder if there's anything else that we could do. Soundman. Onto the S up top. A trophy. Okay, so add nouns would fit here. It doesn't give away anything as well. not the easiest to parallel either, so this looks pretty good. Wait, let me just take a bit more time to look at what I have here. Is anything slightly better or not? Block the full timer. What full timer did I have? I don't know which move. Conjoin. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I would have actually seen that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I would have seen that. I mean, I wasn't looking too hard, to be completely honest with you. And the bot just went there anyway. But yeah. Again, it's one of those things I have to say. I would like to think I would have found it if it stayed open, and I was playing not in front of any with any chat or anything. I don't know if there are any other bingos here, but this is the one I can't really find anything else. But do it. And we just drew the last two S's as well. So the bot actually didn't have any of the S's, it just had a blank. Horn comes down. So yeah, running a little bit lucky there, at least. But yeah, we just needed to stifle and pick our way through the minefield that the bot laid out for us. Alright, to Cooper in the chat also, good to see you here, getting involved with the Infinity Words game. Good to see you. I guess I can pick Skies. That's I was gonna say it's not easy to parallel play that announce, but it's like I drew into it. Cowrie. I think we're gonna win anyway. Doesn't matter too much. Guess I could play Wii here. 28. What else? What else? Not seeing much else, to be honest with you. So yeah, maybe just this. Looks good. Okay, we're gonna win. 91 points. Okay, so we're up to 48 wins, and a spread of just over 4,000, minus 4,000. This now means that anyone that voted for option 3, this now means that that is not going to be the result of the stream tonight. We actually had 2 people voting for option 3. So, sorry to IP Disciple and to Blue Fairly, that is not going to be the result of the stream tonight. We're currently 2-2 against the bot right now. We've got 3 games left, and we just need 1 more win to move up to option 1. Currently we're at option 2. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's move on to the next one. Game 126. Okay. So yeah, another thing about the Prince City Cup as well is that on day 1 we will have a side event for the School Scrabble kids. We did this in 2025, the inaugural one, and this year we will do it again. And we have 4 teams right now signed up for this School Scrabble division. There's going to be 4 games for this School Scrabble division. They'll be playing in pairs, so it's going to be 2 people on one side against 2 other people on the other side, sharing the same racks, and they'll just play, talking to each other as a team, what to do. And yeah, we've got a lot of talent here in terms of very strong kids who are playing right now, and also preparing for the North American School Scrabble Championship that will be happening in mid-March, tentatively speaking. I think that's the date that they have said, but it's not 100% confirmed. It's going to be around that time. So only 2 months to go for that as well. So yes, we'll be doing that. And not only that, the 4-game event will involve a round robin, and then after 3 games they'll take a break, they'll take a lunch break, whilst the 4th game of the main event is going on. And after the 4th game of the main event is a lunch break for all the adults. That will be when the last game of the School Scrabble division will be played, and the teams that are first and second in that division, the final game, that will be put on the stream during the lunch break of the main event. And not only, we said about Jesse Day and Conrad Bassett-Bouchard commentating on the main event, I will be commentating on the School Scrabble division alongside Kupu Komatsu, who is in the chat, who just came in the chat right now. Also, he will be commentating alongside me, so I'm looking forward to doing that again with him. So yeah, it should be fun. And again, you guys, I know that we'll have... I know that the standard play is not going to be as high as, the 2,000 rated players that you'll be seeing on the stream throughout the weekend. But again, this is just a glimpse into some of the kids who are playing, who just started playing, and just beginning their Scrabble careers. Everyone's got to start somewhere, and they're all learning. And yeah. It should be at least an entertaining games for sure. So that's something to look forward to also over the tournament weekend. And yeah, we've been preparing the kids, and yeah, we'll have to see how they stack up, really. I don't really like opening up this triple, but I want to get rid of this B. There's no great way of doing it with not enough points, so I may have to do this. Open up the board a bit more. Cooper saying, excited to commentate. Really cool to see the talent that's out there. For sure. For sure. And, we have, for those that didn't remember or don't know, that our teams, at least some of the teams that we've had or will be playing in this event, finished in the top 10 of the North American School Scrabble Championships last year. And they're better now than they were before. And a year older, a year wiser, and some more words in their head to choose from with their studies. So yeah, it should be an interesting one for sure. And yeah, we have we have 3 teams from our local school club that we teach here, and there's going to be 1 team from Baton Rouge who always turn up, and a little bit older than the kids that we have here. But yeah, they're still very good competition for them. And yeah, this would just be very good practice for them before the main tournament. This is what I can do. No, Lediest, right? I guess Lediest is a better play here. 68. Okay. But yes, the 3 teams that we have going to the that you'll be seeing at this tournament. 2 of them will actually be going to Washington DC for the School Scrabble Championships. One of them will not be going. One team will not be going. And they'll be paired together. So we'll have to see how they do. And again, they're very strong. All of our teams are very strong. So we're very very hopeful that they're going to do well in this event and in the Nationals. Oh. Okay, Tia comes down. What does it do here? It's blocked my space, my playset of Uoi. Oh, I guess it couldn't play it anyway, actually. But Uoi can go here. It's just not very good. Doesn't score many points. Ugh. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. Maybe just EAU. Just get rid of half my vows. Hope to draw some constants. Actually, a lot of vows have already been played already, so could draw into 3 constants here, or at least 2. Okay, well, I drew into 1 consonant, 1 vowel, but I have Aziones that plays here for 89, and that looks like that might be the best play here. Might not be too much to think about. Yeah, this placement looks best, so we'll do this. Yeah, these racks are kind of always a little bit interesting, because when you have 1 vowel and on your rack, it's like, do you find a way? What do you play here? Do you try and preserve your vowel, or do you not? Or just try and go all out and trying to draw and play more tiles and with a bit more variance to try and draw more vowels in the bag? There are different options available here, so I can play something like Covery that scores 34. That's a lot of points, and keeping G out, which is not the worst. Or I could play something like Grovey here, keeping my vowel, keeping CO out, which might be a better leave actually. So King has come down. I think Cloggy is a word, so I think that might be best. So we'll do that. And yeah, luckily drew into 2 vowels and an S. Question is there a bingo playable here? Oh, doubloon has come down. That's a nice find. Nice word there. So this obviously gives away a lane to play on the triple here. So I could play something like Ravels 40, which at least puts me down by 25. It's not by much. Could try and do that, and at least I'm not too far behind. And the D leave is pretty good. There's actually lots of R's and T's left. So I probably do want to play one of my R, and likely I'll probably draw another one. So yeah, that's kind of my thinking here. Yeah, I don't think I can do much else. Okay. So just drew the Q. Okay, Few has come down. This does leave Cade open for me here. The question is also, do I want to just play Cade over here? I could preserve this bingo lane, which actually I might end up needing. So that's really the main kind of question here now, like the position of Cade. And I'm actually kind of thinking about leaning towards playing this instead, because I'm about 50 behind. I don't necessarily need a bingo to win this game, but it's definitely going to help me a lot if I can. Keeping MRS on my rack, if I draw some vowels, I could get very close to a bingo. And this is not a huge threat. Maybe Cat or Chin might be the best chances here, but again, you know, could have it, might not have it. So I think we'll go with this. Ooh, okay, I don't draw any particularly great tiles there. But the tiles left are actually quite bingo friendly as well, so the bot could also just bingo here and might be out of sight by that point. We'll have to see. The dictionary needs a spring cleaning. Any word which hasn't been used for over 100 years should be thrown out. Is there any words in mind that you have in mind? Do you have anything? All the Spencerian words from Spencer time all need to be ejected. Spencer words, Shakespeare words, I don't know, all those things. I can't even argue with you on that one. You're right. Just it's like someone just forgot to take them out of the dictionary. It's like it's just been in there the whole time. It's kind of just hiding in plain sight. Okay, so I could play Chorus here. The S is actually not worth that much on this board. There's no big S spots. I mean, most likely if I want to play in my ass, I probably have to put something here next to the blue and ending with ass. Which again isn't really worth that much. So I might as well get some points here. I'm only going to go 7 points behind. And let's see what happens. Drawn into airtime. Interesting. Am I right is also a word now that they got added to the dictionary. That is at least that word has at least been used in the last maybe maybe 5 years. Unlike these Spencer words. Maybe one of the Scrabble kids becomes a Collins lexicographer and complains eventually. Maybe so. Maybe they become a Collins lexicographer, and then it finds on the Collins dictionary database of all the Spencerian words in one folder, and then they just delete it. We're like, yep, we don't need these anymore. Hopefully no one notices. Okay, so the bot has played Fumi, and the letters left are very bingo friendly. I have really got 4 choices here. I can play Am I Right, or Airtime on either side of this D. So we have Mike Warren in the YouTube chat right now asking, Am I Right is going to be added? When did they publish new words? So Am I Right is actually already in the Scrabble dictionary. We're playing by the CCC2026 lexicon, as you can imagine with the number 24. That's from the 2024. It actually became ready for Tournament Scrabble in 2025 because it was like January 1st. It was compiled in 2024. So that was literally like, it became available to play in Tournament Scrabble just over a year ago now. And it kind of, these dictionaries, you've got the North American dictionary, either the NWL or WoW dictionaries. That is that is the 2023 NWL 23 or WoW 24. They update the dictionary maybe like every 5 years, 4 or 5 years. Yes. Anyway, what I was actually supposed to be about to say was that I can play Am I Right or Airtime on either side of these, side of this here. The only other thing that I can think about is that if I put my word like right here, there's a lot more space for playing through any of these 4 unique tiles in the middle of the word. And Ed also gives an S hook, so anything ending with an S with a blank will fit. Whereas if I play on the other side, it's not as much, but it's a bit harder to use the A or the I. It's now kind of kind of on the side at the end of the word. The T and the I are kind of easier to use. And again, these are still 4 unique tiles here available as well. So I might have to play. Do I play Am I Right here? I think I play Am I Right here. Again, there's the I is harder to. There's 2 different I's open here. A bit harder. There's less choice. And the R, there's actually 2 R's on the scene. So maybe the bot already has an R and can't bingo. I think that's really the only thing I can think of. Any bingo ending with an I or an O will still go down, but not as easy as an S. They're the kind of things I have to think about here. I'm just gonna have to do it now and just hope the bot doesn't have anything. Yeah, it could easily have some kind of IER, ING ending here, but we're just gonna have to roll with the punches here, I think. Okay, yeah, I think it's got a bingo. It might actually have. I think it actually has a 9 timer too. Like, there you go. Oh well. So the problem with this was that I think the bot probably would have just bingoed anyway, like with Genitor, and would have blocked everything. And it was already 25 points ahead, so even if it bingoed first and I don't bingo, it would empty the bag. And yeah, I wouldn't really be able to catch up with just one in the bag or something. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have emptied the bag. I don't know. But then at the same time, if the bot doesn't have a bingo, you pretty much win. So yeah, it's hard to really guess. Those kind of decisions are hard to kind of gauge, because if the bot bingos, then likely to just lose anyway. So I ended up losing by 111 points. Okay, so the bot now at 78 wins. There's 2 and 3 on the day. So yeah, let's move on to the penultimate game for tonight. Let's go. Game number 6. We're going to start this one. Yeah, it tells me to refresh my browser, so let me just refresh it. Okay. So yeah, it's something like Teddy, maybe, here. Maybe Teddy, yeah. I don't really like putting the E next to the double, but keeps EN, that's pretty good. And I have Entames, or Meanest, Stamend, how do we pronounce it? Yeah, so you could also spell am I right, instead of R-I-T-E at the end, R-I-G-H-T, which is what IPDisciple kind of talked about in the chat here on Twitch. So there's 2 different ways of spelling it. And we can throw out Wyclapped. Yeah, all these like Wyclapped, Wyclad, all those kind of words are not really. I don't know if I've ever seen it in the wild, so to speak. Because am I right is a word with the normal right spelling. Yeah, you put 3 I's in that. That's type it again. There you go. We put Entames here, just keep things tight. Wait a minute. I think Meanest here. It's a bit more. Oh wait, that's not in the right place. Right. Yeah, init is not a new word, actually. It was added to the dictionary, I think maybe 2019 or something. Or maybe even before that. It's heavily used in UK at the very least. As a kind of slang. Init fully support, yeah. I say a fairly amount of time too. You could play Peng as well. This is a new word, which is a word that I used we used at school when I was a kid. Again, this is a it's a new word to the dictionary also, although I used it when I was a child, so it's now taken like 20 years for it to finally make the dictionary. So then we can play Peggy here. It's 24. No veggie. so it's just Peggy. The extreme mode, adding things too late and never letting them go. Yeah. In about 500 years from now, Peng will be in the dictionary, and no one will know where it came from. Or when in time people used it. Gosh, the yeet mine for the last time. Oh man. Man, how time flies, eh? Forgot that was even a thing. Okay, I think we play Fav here. I'm gonna get rid of the F and the V. Scores well at least. Oh, did not want to do another N. Interesting. Wow, I have no real great way of playing to block this triple here. Really, anything I do will actually put me in a bigger bind here, so I might have to exchange. When are we going to get LOL? That's the thing, right? Because it's like, LOL is an acronym. It stands for something, but other things have been put... I mean, LOLs is a word. LOLZ and LULZ are both good in consonants. Because it's a word, it's not an acronym anymore. So I don't know if LOL will ever make it. I don't know. Gonna have to start a petition or something if people still even do that kind of thing. Okay, I think learners would be the work play here. It blocked my error, just blocked my move of Snarler. Okay. The bottom right part of the board now is like almost dead. If Pwn can get in, yeah. I know, it's crazy. Some of these words, some of them are good and some of them are not. Okay, Fees has been played. That's a lot of points too. 78, burning the blank. Might have to use the S here and play Ahis. 46 points. Trying to keep my lead here. Not many other moves available here that score this much, or anywhere near this much, so might have to go for the points. Okay, just drawn into Twoony, although I don't think that plays anywhere. Oh, well, no, it doesn't play. Doesn't play. Out to ask. Get the E now. That looks pretty good. 52. Okay. Puts me up by 60. Once it takes out both H's. I have the B for Barshi's though. I don't think that's something I can particularly leverage here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie about it here, but I'm kind of worried about this E of Feezes. It's a danger leaving this E open. The bot could bingo through it, or play the X next to it as well. Next to the A, I mean, of Feezes. So those things are available here on this board, and I'm also worried about playing Qua and not having a good way to block Aqua if I don't have the 1A or blank that's left. Then that bingo lane in column B will just stay sitting there for a long time. And that's not really what I want to do here. It's really not a move that I would recommend making. I could do something like Ob, or just Ob, for 24. Or the other thing I could also do is just play Cat through here, blocking that E. So that is another option, but I'm very heavy on vowels. I guess I can always play something with Barshi's next turn, but yeah, this is the real one downside to this. If I draw into another E or I, which again there are a lot of, I could be in a bit of trouble. But hard to really to really decide what to do here. Because QI doesn't play anywhere either, so it's just kind of like, how do you get rid of this Q before it causes even more problems? And maybe this is just it, you just have to block that E. And we'll just figure it out. So we'll do this. Okay, we drew EG from the bag. Just didn't want to draw another I, that would have been pretty bad. I can now play something like Ego here as well. That kind of scores well at the bottom left corner. Again, we also have to bear in mind this bingo lane next to Ask. Almost all the vowels play next to it, and a Y, of course. So that might be sitting there for a little bit, because anything you do next to it will open up another bingo lane in column N instead. Okay, Many has come down. I think Bogey would be the equity play here in most situations. But the problem is there's still 3 eyes left, and if I'm putting myself in a position where I could draw into that eye and really derail myself with this. Although this Y of Many is going to cause me some problems again. I could just play something like Biog here, and keeping multiple E's is not as bad. This actually isn't too bad, actually. The block can still play through it. This also doesn't give away any floating tiles for bingos. We do need to be careful with this X as well. X spot, so yeah, we're just looking to try and draw the X. It's going to be a huge spot if we can draw it. But I'd rather have 2 E's than 2 I's. So I'd rather do this now. And there's the X. Okay, very lucky. Very lucky there. I can draw into that, put this here. Again, the question is, do I play EX or AX? Because EX will make it very easy to bingo onto the E. That said, the bot just played Citron. Which has now opened up some bingo lanes with the O and the N. I mean, I'm assuming it's still possible to bingo with an H here, but the N is definitely the #1 threat. There are some... Are there any bingos with the F? Like Lifeboat doesn't fit. 2 tiles left as well. So maybe it might mean something like Axe here. Well, actually, the play here might not be Axe, it might be Ali to block any other floating the other things here, and it also preserves my X spot for XU, which will make it very difficult for the bot to actually block. Especially if I draw another I can draw into Oxy and XI down here too. And if I'm failing that, I could just score well with this, what I have. So Ali might be better here. I just have to worry about this this F floating tile here. I don't know what other bingos there are. I think it might be like Tabifiers or something. There might be a few different things, but the bot just played 6 tiles. It has random tiles almost. So I think we have to play this here. Hope for the best. Uh-oh. Does it have something? Oh, it doesn't have a bingo. Oh my gosh. Wow. Has live bait and a blank. Oh my god, I thought I was done for there. Wow. For you. Okay, so whoa. It's very lucky. So yeah, I have options here to go out with Oxys and Tabulis for 22. But I think it's still better to actually play Ox here for 50 and not go out, let the bot go out, and I think I will make more points this way. So let's do that. And there we go. It's a 41-point victory. So we're up to 49 wins. Is it 41-point victory? So yeah, we're up to 49 wins, minus spread of 40-78. This does now mean with one game to go, we've gone 3-3 against the bot. This does mean that option 2 in the prediction tonight, 48 to 48.5, is not going to be the result of the stream tonight. This means option 1, 49 or more is going to be the result. So let's go pay that out right now before I forget. So well done to Muff with Tentacle for choosing the correct option. So yeah, Libate in a blank. O actually has how many answers here? It has 8 different answers. Only Laborite is the one with the O in 4th position, but LE is not a word. And the F, there are 5 different anagrams with Libate, blank, and plus an F at the top of the board. The nearest one that fits is Giftable with F not at the start of the word, or Lifeboat or Liftable as we said earlier, but it needed to be, F needed to be 1 space to the left a bit more, so didn't quite work out for the bot though, almost, but managed to escape that one. So that is 127 games played so far. We're going to move on to game 128. This will be the final one for tonight, and it's 3-3 against the bot. So let's see if we can win the final one and get ourselves to 50 wins. And it will be the best bot to go first. IP Disciple said, yay, my plan to give A9 coins to the community was successful. Well, thank you very much. Not all heroes wear capes, you know. So thank you very much for that. So yeah, all good, all good. Okay, so Unrhymed has come down. Bingo. Okay, let's see, maybe just pause. $53, okay, not too bad. Egg has come down 37 points. Lori? Maybe Lori? It's kind of weird because YO would score a bit more here, but getting rid of the L and the Y and L and the R, extra R is, I think, is important. So yeah. Okay, Muids comes down 35. Let's see. Okay, I didn't draw particularly too well here. Hi to Wonder15. Hey, nice to see you here. Did you see the new GM title? I did see it. In fact, if you look on the screen right now, next to my name, in this corner down here, there's a GM title, and you can see this. There's a new title on Woogles that now show any player that has an international Wesper title. So yeah, it is nice. It sure is. And that actually became available whilst we were on the stream, and Cesar, who actually came onto the stream and chatted in the stream, said just refresh your browser and you'll see it. So yeah, I did see it, so thank you. Yeah, I definitely feel honored to be part of the inaugural Grandmasters of Wesper. So yeah, it's a nice feeling. Nice feeling. And I'm certain that you will end up getting a Grandmaster title yourself. It's just a matter. It's just a matter of time, or a matter of when you even play in your next Wesper events. This looks good. I'm a lowly international master. Oh no, those peasants. I know. Those guys suck. Why are you part of those? Why are those people? Oh man. Time to elevate yourself, Will. Come on. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. There's people like you and like even like Alec who just haven't played enough. I'm just like, you know, I'm just I guess me and Jesse and Dave Wiegand are the only three players in in America, the USA players right now who are a Grandmaster, and that will. And I was surprised actually. I was like, there's only 3. And I'm one of them, are you sure? But yeah, I think that by the end of the decade, we'll probably have at least, that will be doubled easily. However, like Gotham Chess, I could milk this for a good long while. That, you could. That is a way of getting to it, for sure. Every third video is... Is it a joke? You're just gonna have to be dormant, or just you know, you're doing too well and you just throw a few games at the end and be like, oh, I'm still an IM. Oops, it's happened again. But yeah, those only just start accumulating, I think, from what I can read, with the norms or whatever it is. Like, you can't, once you achieve a norm and you just need a certain number of them, I think you're good to go. But after, I think we saw this after Albany, Matt Tunnicliffe actually is now the newest Grandmaster in Westbot Grandmaster because he hit a 3rd norm. So he's actually now, I think, the 2nd Grandmaster, Westbot Grandmaster from Canada after Adam Logan. I think. So yeah. I think the rating is the toughest part. 60% win rate isn't too crazy. I mean, yeah, I think if you're doing well in a tournament, you're probably fairly a fair bit over 60%, so shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to play Loricas here. I'm losing by a little bit too much. Yeah, and then just having your rating like stay over 2,000 or something. I'm like, that's, yeah. It's hard for people like me who are now in the mid 1900s. I fell I dropped a lot of points during Albany. So I was just happy that they backdated it to like a long time ago, and I qualified like for a long time ago. 2,000 West was actually quite high. Yeah, it is. It is. It's hard work. But yeah, it's interesting to see, and yeah, I'm definitely interested to see who will make it to the Grandmaster title, or even the other titles, Master titles in future. It seems like it's a bit of a challenge to get to those things, so it's good to have them there. And also the good thing is that they'll never get. Oh, that's a crazy move. Okay, that's not right. Bot needs to stop doing things like this. Come on. Really? And they never get taken away. So like I could take this to my grave. They're not gonna age out or be rescinded due to excessive mediocrity or anything. God. Okay, it's got the blank. Alright, I get it. Oh no. What's gonna happen next? I'm gonna die. Especially with this rack now. Does it have blank blank? Or are you saying blank question mark? I mean, it's probably got... I mean, it might have... it's probably got both blanks. So we're going to use one and get like 70 points, and then bingo with another 70 points, and then I'm just going to lose already. I mean, it's like right on the wall here. I'm literally like bent over against the... Oh, okay, here we go. I probably should have finished that sentence, but... Anyway, the bot didn't actually play there, and it didn't have both blanks. So there's some hope, maybe. Or maybe not, I don't know. Oh man, what am I supposed to do here? So the blank is still unseen, so... What? So does that mean I should be playing more tiles here? What about the H? So like I can't make a word all the way across here. Like I have this, but I do need to bingo because I'm behind. And this A is still open. I could play Healy. That at least plays 5 tiles. I could draw into something maybe. That doesn't really do anything good for my bingo chances though. So what is the right answer? What do I do? What am I supposed to do here? I think I might have to do this because I need to block this. If I fall further behind, I'll just lose. I mean, I'm probably going to lose anyway, but I need to go after the blank. I think that's really the key here, and I can probably might be able to score some points under here later. I don't know. Oh, well, no blank. That's not a good sign. Oh boy. Healy, that was your favorite idea? Good. At least I feel like I've done something right then. Oh, you're thinking like a Westbot Grandmaster. I like that. Well, that's good. That's good. Nice. Uh, oh, what? What is this? Okay, Outvet is going for the blank also. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. This is not good. Okay, I don't want to play Hans here. Oh no. Oh man. So there were 19 tiles in the bag before that. He just drew 6 of the 13 of the 19 tiles. Okay, well, I'm not sure what I should be doing then. How many of the billion ways can I lose this game? Which is going to be the most spectacular way of losing? Oh. Okay, so I think I need to keep this R open. I probably need to keep this open. There's still 3 A's left, so maybe we just play Whore and get 30 points. I mean, I want to play off more tiles here. Is there any other word that does a good job of this? Like, should I just be playing Hans? Keep myself in more in range and go for the blank? Like, is that what I should be doing? I feel like this is probably... Am I keeping WI? Oh my gosh. Then I'm gonna pick like FGL or something, and I'm gonna die. But maybe the blank is most important here. Oh. No, it's like pick your poison time here. So I'm never gonna bingo with this either. The time's running out. And the bot will probably block it eventually if it doesn't have it. Okay, I think I just have to do this. Oh no, 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 no. Oh man. Okay, it's not over. Oh no. Okay, well there you go. Great. Oh man. Really? That's... no, man, that's just... I don't even have any words for this. Ugh. I keep doing this. Keeps doing this. It's madness. Oh well. So it looks like we're going to lose the last game of the evening. So we've won 3 games, and then we'll lose this one, so that will be 3 and 4 against the bot tonight. And option 1 in the prediction, 49 or more, was going to be is the result of the prediction tonight. Again, I will kind of say my spiel whilst the bot is working its endgame. But again, if you've enjoyed the stream, please hit that follow button right now. Would be greatly appreciated. You can also support the stream and this channel by becoming a subscriber on Twitch. Again, if you have a free Amazon, if you have an Amazon Prime sub, or Amazon Prime at all, and you're not using your sub, then please consider subscribing to this channel. You can also give some bits. Again, up to you if you want to do all those things. No one's making you, but everything helps. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube as well right now, we're also dual streaming on YouTube as always with these streams. Then hit that subscribe button as well. Got some stuff on there for you to look through. Alright, so I think we'll play Waif here. Yeah. Oh man, okay, 110 point loss, so let's change the thing here. So okay, so this is the end of match day 18. We're going to update the score. So I'm on 49 wins, the bot's on 79 wins, and a spread of minus 41.88. So yeah, that's not looking too good for me this time around with this series. We have 3 more match days to go. So we have it on Thursday, It's coming Thursday for Matchday 19. Matchday 20 will be next Tuesday, and the final Matchday 21 will be in 9 days from now on Thursday, and that'll be the weekend leading into Credit City Cup 2026, which 115 is excited for, and I am too. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of top players there, and again, don't forget, if you still want to play in the Credit City Cup, you can still register. You've got until next Wednesday, so you've got, what is it now? Just slightly over 8 days as I speak. As soon as it turns to Thursday, January 15th, the entries will close. It will be shut down. You cannot register anymore, so make sure you do that, and also book your hotel accommodation, because the rooms now are very, very limited, and actually I think maybe on one of the days it's actually now sold out, so you're gonna have to well, shame on you for leaving it so late first of all, but yes, but it's not too late to enter the tournament. There's other places you can stay, or maybe you can go room with someone, so there's all those things available. So yeah, that's about it from the stream tonight. Again, I thank you all for watching. Thank you for getting involved with the prediction and the Infinity Words game that's above my head right here, and for watching as much as you have. And yeah, we're gonna keep grinding all the way to Credit City Cup. And again, after Credit City Cup, we'll do some analysis streams from Albany, New York, New Year's event, and for the Credit City Cup as well. So we'll kind of go through all the games after these things are kind of wrapped up. But until then, I hope to see you guys around in 2 days' time for match day 19, and we'll be back for another 7 games. We've got 22 games left of this series, so that is all we have left now. So yeah, let's go raid Axotypo. He's playing some music right now on his channel. So again, thank you all. Appreciate you all as always. This will not be anywhere near as fun, or I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. So again, thank you all. Hope you have a good evening and a good couple of days. Until then, I hope to see you Thursday night. Until then, enjoy Axotypo's stream. Good night, everyone.